Greetings everyone, Wildchild here. Welcome back to the battlefield. We're back in the Pacific Storm. We're gonna have so much fun. We're gonna do some amazing stuff. No, not just amazing, but the usual, destruction, winning games, more kills than deaths. You know the drill. And I'm on a quest on trying to find the best MMG. So I need your help, my friend, to hook me up with a good loadout because I never use MMGs. This is like my first time trying this one on an actual gameplay, and I picked this one because lots of rounds in the mag. So I said to myself, well, I don't have to reload that much and maybe do my thing, help the team out, in some way, because the thing with MMGs, first of all, I don't like them, and second, I don't like how they work. The mechanics of these guns are pretty, I don't know, that doesn't feel my game style. And I know I have to change my game style when I use certain guns. I know that, when I use the sniper rifles, that are the ones that I use, I have to play a little bit differently. But with this gun, I feel like I'm just holding back, the beast. And I don't know, I just feel like uncomfortable. So I need your help to help me out. Actually, I need your help. And to hook me out with a good loadout for the MMG. And we'll see. So this one, like I said, is pretty decent, but I don't think it's the best. Never use these guns. I don't like them. And like the aim of the sight is pretty slow. At least on this one, it's pretty slow, and you have to go prone, which I hate going prone. You guys have never seen me going prone in a game, and you know my game style. If you watch our videos, we always go aggressive. Towards the objective. We destroy tanks. Of course, kill the enemy and all that jazz. But with these guns, really, I just don't like going prone. I feel like I'm such an easy target, just trying to get a kill or two. And believe it or not, I didn't get any kills with this gun. I ended up getting, I'm gonna use this gun for about like 9 minutes. I'm gonna get a flamethrower at some point, and I think I get killed with a flamethrower, and then I ended up switching to another LMG because it was not doing it for me, man. It was not. I tried, but at least this one, man, it's just not working for me. I know all the MMGs, work up at the same. You have to go prone, or like use like a ledge or something, to aim on the side. But once again, it's like too slow aiming at the sides. And when you have like tons of enemies, I mean, not so much in this gameplay because my team was pretty badass. Like these guys are awesome, squad mates too, man. These guys, good stuff here. But in games, like my previous gameplay, Battlefield 5 gameplay, with the Gewehr, which is such a close game, and I did a lot in that gameplay, man. And if you watch a gameplay, if you haven't seen it, go ahead check it out. It's a lot stuff to do in terms of capturing the objective and destroying the enemy tanks and just going here and there. That I wouldn't be able to do that with this gun or any of the MMGs, as a matter of fact. So that's why I don't think they're useless. I know they have a purpose, and I know people use them, but I don't see anybody destroying the opposition with the MMG. Okay, so you could get a kill here too. I think you're easy target for snipers. If you get spotted by a sniper, since you're not moving, that's an easy headshot for any sniper. Even if the person is not that good with the sniper rifle, you're just an easy target because you are not moving at all in order to get any kills. So definitely these guns do not fit my game style. Don't like them. So what I don't like, I don't use. But sometimes, and since I have posted gameplays with all the guns in the game, like pretty much all of them, sometimes I just like to challenge myself and see what I can do with these guns. And not much I can do with this gun if I want to help the team, if I want to win. If I just want to get kills and just go prone, across the map and just try to get the kills that way and not going for the win, maybe I could go like 20-0, but this is not what we do here on my channel. So we just run around, just capture the objective, and we just dominate. So in terms of strategy, as always for this map, the middle flags, on most of the maps, so middle flags, that's what you get, all the kills. That's the meat and potatoes, someone would say, if you want to get tons of kills. So C, D, E are those are the flags that you're gonna find most of the enemy, if not all the enemy. throughout the whole gameplay. So we're focusing on that, and we're just having fun with the flamethrower. So if the MMG is so boring, it's just a flamethrower, and I should have used the MMG actually, but you know, I was having fun with the fire. You know, it was pretty cool. So there you go. This guy just burned, and then yeah, I think in about 4 minutes, man, I just got bored, not being able to. I think it was a situation, I believe, but I got killed because I could not kill the guy, and I'm like, okay, if I had a real like a normal gun, that would have been an easy kill, but since I have this thing, I did not get it, so we need to get rid of it. So that was the mentality, you know. But other than that, it's a solid gameplay, man. Solid gameplay, and stick always to strategies. I mean, I share mine when I do. I mean, I was doing live commentary, obviously, but I got all quiet in about, I don't know, 5 more minutes. So that's what I'm doing post commentary. But you guys see, you guys hear me, you know, live when I'm telling, okay, I'm gonna go to this flag, I'm gonna go to this one. This is what we're gonna do, and I always stick to the plan. Although sometimes I have to change things, and you guys have seen that live too, where the enemy is too aggressive or too defensive, and I'm like, you know what, let's go for the A, or let's go for the B flag, you know, let's go here and there, and things changes in the battlefield, and that's the beauty of it. You know, it's never the same, but most of the time it's kind of the same. I know it sounds contradicting, but this is when the strategy comes to play. Okay, so stick to the middle flags and see what happens. If you have a decent team, if you have decent squad mates, it's gonna be a lot easier. So you capture the middle flags, and then you start working towards the other flags if necessary, right? Some people try to spawn trap. You know, this game is not for spawn trapping, you know, due to the size of the maps and the mechanics, you know, so it's not, I don't like going for that spawn trap. That's why I'm not really going to those flags. I think it's, I don't know, this the flamethrower is so powerful. I'm telling you, this guy is in serious physical danger with all this fire. I feel like a dragon, like I'm in the Skyrim. But anyways, so you stick to those flags, especially this one, man, the D flag. Oh, the D flag is always so crazy in this map, man. So stick around this flag. You're gonna get all your kills. That's guaranteed if you haven't figured it out. So this is the flag. So stay around this one. Stick around the. Oh, we got a kill. There you go. We finally got a kill with this gun. There you go. Great. At least I got one though. But I think this is the time when I'm gonna switch guns. What about? We're close to it. And it's gonna be a totally different game. You know, I feel like I can do more. I feel more comfortable. I feel like I can accomplish. Well, maybe not yet, but I feel like I can accomplish more. And with the strategy, you know, that we always use around this map, it's the complement itself, right? So it's just pretty simple stuff. I know it sounds complicated, you know, strategy and doing this, doing that. It's just simple stuff, man. Just watching a couple of flags, just watching a couple of angles here and there, and then you're golden. Next thing you know, you're getting like, you know, 20, 30, 40 kills, and easily, and you don't even notice when or how, or like what happened. So this is what we do here. You know, always going for the win. You know, when you go for the win, you get the kills, and that's something that I've been preaching for a while in a lot of my videos, and something that I do. You know, there's nothing out of the ordinary. You know, there's nothing like I'm trying to find a good spot to aim at the sight. You know, maybe should have just maybe gone prone or kind of crouch there, maybe. But anyway, so that's it. Enough of this stuff. We're gonna use a good LMG, and since at the time I haven't used that much the K7, then the K7 is the weapon of choice, and it's gonna be awesome. You know, we're gonna love it right off the bat. Boom, we're gonna get some kills here. So anyways, just stick to the strategy, see what happens. If you play solo like myself, you know, it works. I always play solo. If you play with friends, you can just tell them what to do, and hey, let's try this. If not, then just go solo, you know, like a lone wolf, and just surprise everybody with the amount of kills and all the points that you're gonna get, and that's about it. So you know, it's just that, and the weapons, the weapon you use plays a huge role. I could have just stick with the MMG and try to like force myself, you know, to get the kill, to get a good game, to do something with the gun, or try to impress you guys, you know, which I don't do that, but you know, this is exactly the stuff that I don't like to do. But it seems like, well, obviously, you know, I needed to change guns, to switch guns, to pick something else. So that's something that I always preach, man. If a gun is not working, regardless of the gun you're using, switch to something else, and you'll see the difference. You know, if you're sniping and things are not going your way, and you feel like, man, this is like difficult, this is rough, then switch to an SMG or you know, an assault rifle or something else, or vice versa. If SMG is not working, try an assault rifle. Maybe a tank is bothering you, you know, and your team, and nobody's doing anything about it. Well, switch to the, I don't know, STG with some rockets and destroy it. You know, STG just in case, you know, the guy who's in a tank decides to jump out, so you want a good gun, or one of the carbines. So there's a lot of things to do, man, in terms of like how to go from like having a bad game to making it like a way better. And I feel this gameplay over here kind of falls in the same category. It was pretty boring, you know. Well, having fun with the flamethrower, but that's not what I wanted to do. So you kind of switch things around and just you know, get a different gameplay, different experience, and it's more enjoyable. So at least this is something that I do, and I preach a lot, and you guys have seen in my video, like very often, or more often than not, you know, doing this sort of ideas. So anyway, so we're sticking to the C flag. C flag is always busy, like I said, really close to the D flag, and also the E flag. You know, it's like a line of those three flags. If you want to look at from the side of the map, right? It's like a straight line of those three flags, C, D, and E. Lots to do, man. Lots of work on those flags, and that's it. Sometimes the enemy go for the G flag, and well, you know, it's cool. But if you have the E flag, you can see them coming from the G flag. So you got a good strategic advantage right there. So that's why I focus on those flags. You know, you get a nice view of a 360 view of all the map, and you can do wonders if you catch these guys, you know, swimming or trying to rush you. So, and if you have assault, you know, and they have vehicles, that you can just annoy these people like crazy, and then you'll be golden. So that, my friend, is the tips for the day, so you can destroy the enemy. But I want to say, like, I don't like the MMGs. Really, I don't like them. I don't have most of the specializations. Sometimes I just go to, I don't know, combine arms and kind of like test it out a little bit, just like I did with this one. It seemed okay over there. But if you have a good loadout or a good, I don't know, tips for it, and you know, you guys are pro with those guns. Not me. I suck with them, so that's why I don't use them. But yeah, I would like to hear your opinion on what you use for your MMG's loadout, if you use them. I don't see them that much in the battlefield. So, I mean here and there, but they're easy targets. And I got a video with the sniper rifle that'll be coming up soon. So there was a guy at some point in the video, you know, just prone, and that's my point with like easy target right there. I think over here too, there's a guy trying to go prone at some point on this D flag, and it's just like, I don't know, it's too much work in my opinion trying to use the MMGs. It's like so complicated, slow, and ADS. Fire rate, they're pretty decent with the fire rate. I'm not gonna lie, they're pretty decent. They're pretty good. You know, lots of rounds, some of them. But other than that, it's just not my cup of tea. So that's why for me, they're terrible. And what I mean is, just for my game style, for what I do in the games, it's just terrible. Doesn't fit in any way or any category. The gun, you know, with my style, game style, and with what I do. So for other people, you know, it could be the greatest gun ever. You know, like I said, lots of rounds, really accurate. So if someone would just want to just lay down on Iwo Jima up in the mountains and just you know, shoot people from over there, they could be fun for them. And since you can get ammo, so there you go, you have any issues. But not me, you know, I just like doing this, just go aggressive. And we got, you know, 4 flags. You know, it's good, it's not bad. We got the most important flags. I will let you get that C flag just so the enemy don't come this way. But you know, little by little, just map control. We're just destroying the enemy. Tickets are coming down. Everything is good, and we just have emotion. See, now this is fun. All the killing and all this. Now this is good. With the MMG, man, that wouldn't be possible. Although sometimes, you know, the hip fire does work, and you get, you know, kills really quick, and it's like a hit or miss. Sometimes you get like 2 kills or 3 kills. It's like, whoa, this thing is good, and all of a sudden it just sucks, and doesn't work at all. So once again, I don't use them, but I'm open to suggestions. See what you guys use. What's your favorite? Maybe I'm missing something. Maybe the MG42 is the best one, or maybe I don't know, some of the other ones. I forget the name. The S200, I think. But that one has like 30 rounds in the magazine, which is pretty little. But there's like always some options, and if it doesn't work for me, then I won't use it. But once again, open to suggestions. And at this point, it's just pretty much a walk in the park. Just map control, and going here and there and just trying to keep the enemy pinned down as much as we can. I think there's some teammates working on that C flag, which is good. So the enemy will be pinned down. That'll be the, that's the idea. Just kind of pin down the enemy on the A and B flag, and that's it. That's how you win games. Nice and easy. I don't like to complicate myself with anything in life, right? So the same thing goes with video games. We don't cheat because we don't need to cheat. I think we have and I'm pretty sure you as well, a pretty good, or decent, skill set. So we don't need to cheat, but we just try to do the right thing, and it works. It works wonders. It's just awesome. Winning games is good. Being up there with your squad mates, it's always good. That's important. So, what's that you like? Gotta love it, regardless of the gun you're using. But just be smart. Be smart and stick to your plan. And I'm pretty sure things will go pretty well in the battlefield. Just in case you are a little shaky, And I always tell you, just use the current battlefield to get better. So when the newer or the new battlefield comes out, you're not so shaky, in this aspect. So I've been saying that for forever, since my Battlefield 3 days. That was kind of my way of thinking, because Battlefield 3 was my first Battlefield, and I didn't know how to play Battlefield, although it's the same as Call of Duty. But map control in Call of Duty is a lot easier than over here. So the adjustment wasn't too hard for me, but that was the more I was just like learning. So Battlefield 3, I was a little rusty, then got decent, Then with the Battlefield 4, then the other battlefields, Hardline. Well, I didn't give Hardline though. But Battlefield 1, Battlefield 5. So I kind of like start working on things, and I still do. I'm not by any means a super pro, or like a guy that cannot be killed or anything like that. It's always room for improvement, and I try to do that with every game, whether it's aiming or sniper rifles or whatever the case may be. There's always room for improvement. Play more the objective, be more aggressive. Although I've been getting a little bit better with, I think this guy here is the one that was trying to go prone. I think he had an MMG, so didn't go so well for him. But there's always room for improvement. So I think my aggressive skills getting better, because that's something that I don't think I'm good at. Being aggressive, rushing, and all that. I'm more of a defensive, sort of player. But I've been, playing a bit more aggressive, not so much, but just a little bit more for the objective, and it's working. It's working. You guys have seen this in my gameplay, so it's all good, and we're having so much fun with the kills. See the difference, just by switching the gun that was not working for us. So that's the idea, and I'm gonna say this guy's live because we're good teammates. So he's alive. Thank you, my friend, for running right in front of us. Pretty good stuff. So as you see, it's changed. The gameplay changed. Now it's more fun. Now we're having a good time. Now it's good, right? K7. I could have used any of the LMGs, but this one, since I was being a little aggressive, so I thought it would be a good weapon of choice. But any other gun would have done the job as well. This guy's prone, maybe sniper, or another guy with MMG. Once again, easy targets. I know I'm going all over the place with the commentary, but just kind of pointing things out as the game goes. So you see my point with the MMGs. And right now we just have most of these flags, and this is fun. So map control, I don't want to take all the credit. Teammates and squad mates, these guys are pretty awesome. They did a great job. So shout out to all these randoms, and this is the type of people that you want to play with, you know, for hours. You know, people that play for the win, play the objective, and make your job a lot easier. So I don't have to like struggle over the place like sometimes I do. But this one was pretty smooth, and it got better as soon as I switched the weapons. So that's just my take on it. But like once again, for me, pretty terrible guns, man. I don't know, pretty terrible. I just can't find a good use for them. I cannot find it really. Just going prone is not my thing, and I just don't see myself, you know, just going prone all the time to get my kills, or just to be like super campy, or just, you know, I like to be like right here in the middle of the map, you know, capturing, looking for the enemy, seeing where they are, where they're spawning at, you know, because you cannot let them keep spawning on your flag, right? You can keep an eye on them. You know, one guy alive, then next thing you know, there's 4 of them, and then you got the other ones, because it goes like that. It's pretty crazy. So map control is pretty good in this gameplay in particular. You know, we had a good map control, nothing to worry about. But in a closer game, then oh man, it's such a headache. But not on this one, not on this one. But hopefully, you guys get a tip or two. And actually, I need a tip or two from you regarding the MMG'S loadout, you know, best weapon and that sort of thing, because I don't use them, so I need to maybe work on them and unlock some of these specializations. Let's see what sort of loadouts you guys recommend, and I'll work on them, and hopefully, you know, I'll be able to get some good gameplays with it. Not just one, maybe 2 or 3 with a specific MMG. So we'll see how that one goes. If I'm patient enough, you know, to use the gun and to unlock stuff for it. But we'll see. It's not guaranteed, you know, but we'll try our best to do that, just for, you know, entertainment purposes, since, you know, we've been using all the guns for the past 2 years. So it's time to change, you know, it's time to use something different to challenge ourselves. And when I did this in Battlefield 1, I did a pistol only gameplay. I don't know if you guys saw it. I'll put a link on I'll pin a comment on the comment section so you guys can see it, because I was bored, so I'm like, you know what, let's do a pistol only. And this game, in these games, it's a bit more difficult because of the health issue and the ammo and all that. It's just kind of like kind of boring, you know. It's not the same. The attrition system, you know, is atrocious for this sort of pistol only gameplay, but you know, it's pretty fun. So I guess, you know, the MMGs will be the next challenge, at least for me. So we'll see how that one goes, and I think it's gonna be pretty fun. So anyways, thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed this gameplay, this commentary, and I don't know, the K7 is awesome, and the MMGs, we'll see. I don't like them, but we managed to be the best squad. You know, shout out to these randoms. Love these people, awesome stuff. Made a job, you know, a little bit more I don't know, maybe like less difficult, less stressful for us. So thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing to my channel, and see you guys on the next one. All right, later.